Yes, I'm recording now. Okay, so you need 2 A4 paper. So I've got one here. If it's in a sketchbook, go ahead and pull it out. Like that. Let me see if I can pin myself here so you guys can see me. It won't let me pin myself. Never mind. Okay. So 2 paper. 1, 2. Okay. Scissors. You need scissors as well. Okay, scissors. Then you need, I'd say glue will work really well today, but you can also use tape as well. So glue or tape. Okay. And pencil or pen. I'm going to use a pen because usually a pen, it's easier for you to see when I'm doing something for you. And then some colors. So I've got my trusty twisted crayons because they're so easy to use. Your colors. And then a bowl. Okay, a small bowl or a glass. Although I don't think I can use my glass because I'm going to drink from it. H2O. Just love it. Okay, so we can use a small bowl. We're going to trace some circles into the paper. Okay, so I've got all these things here now. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is, and I also say that this is being recorded so that the 5L can see. Let's get started with our paper. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make a square with this paper. If you're using a sketchbook paper, then what you're going to do is you're going to fold this to make a square. But make sure this part at the bottom, the ruffles here, this is going to be for the rectangle part, okay? So what I'm going to do first, to fold it, yeah.
Can I use origami paper?
If you've got origami, well, it needs to be A4 size. Is your origami big? If it's not big, you can't use it. Today, we're not really doing origami. We are doing paper stuff, but it's not really origami today. There's a reason why we need a square here, and I'll show you later. I'll show you as we do, okay? But good question, Lynette. So again, take your A4 and fold it from one corner down to the side here to turn this. Yeah? Yes? Yes, use your sketchbook paper, but you need to tear your paper out, just like I did. So I used my sketchbook. You need to tear out 2 paper, okay? So, you actually might need more than 2 paper, depending on what we're going to do. Because today, our goal today is to harvest some Valentine flowers. Okay, so this could be for your mom, and could be for your dad. Could be for anybody that you love. Because Valentine's is coming up. I need to make this for my wife. Yes, Isla.
Do we have to use paper from a sketchbook?
You don't. If you have other paper that you can use, even scrap paper, that's fine. You just need one side to be white. Okay, Isla?
Okay.
Yeah. And also, it's always good. You don't have to always use the sketchbook paper because you can just practice. So I've made this triangle here. So you see the edge of the paper, they come together like a nice straight line, and you should have a very sharp point here. Now what I'm going to do with this part is I'm going to fold it forward or fold it back. I like to fold it back so that I can create a line here that I can cut off, okay? So I'm going to fold it back like this. I fold it back so that I can see the line from the triangle. Okay? So it should also be a sharp bit here, a sharp point. Well, wow, look at that. Dorian already made this triangle. Just so quick. So now cut this piece off, the rectangle. So cutting it off. Keep the rectangle. We're going to need that because this is going to be an important part of your Valentine's Day flower. So keep this.
I'm already done.
Okay, so now, does everybody have their square? If you don't have your square, let me know.
Not yet.
Okay. I'll wait. Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, good. So what we're going to do with our square is we're going to do taco hot dog folds. We're going to just fold it in half like this to make a rectangle. See that? Fold that in half. Fold that in half, just like that. And then you have a rectangle. I call it like a taco or hot dog because you see, it's kind of long like a hot dog bun. I put a hot dog in here, put my pin in there. See, there's my hot pin. I can't eat it. Okay, now that you have this rectangle, fold this in. Okay, so now remember we have a long side and we have a short side. Fold this rectangle in half to make a small square. So we're going to fold from the short side, just like that. So you see, this is not quite origami. This is different. Ta-da! Okay, if I open this square up, how many squares will I have now?
4.
Absolutely, 4 squares. You got 4 squares. Good. Okay, now what we're going to do, let me see, can I do it this way? No, I can't. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors again. You know what, this is bad. I keep putting my scissors somewhere that's dangerous. Last time, I almost sat on my scissors. Why don't I put it back on the table? Oh, there it was on the table. My scissors. I'm going to cut I'm going to cut it out into 2 rectangles. Actually, you're going to cut it out into 4 squares. So this is why origami paper doesn't work here, because we're actually going to be creating squares. So I've got 4 squares here. Cut out 2 more, and I'm going to cut out the other 2.
I'm stuck.
How are you stuck, Elvis? Where are you stuck at?
I'm stuck on.
Are you stuck on... Did you make your square? Elvis, you haven't made your square. I already asked you to make the square. Okay? To make the square, you need to fold it. But I've already done it. Now I've already cut it. Well, you know, when we were making the square, and I don't want to do it to this paper because I need this paper for something else. Elvis, you're supposed to make a square paper by doing this and then cutting this, okay? So try to do that now to make a square paper. And then you're supposed to fold your square. So you were quite behind, Elvis. You needed to let me know where you were stuck at, but we've already cut our little squares here. Okay, is anybody else need more time? Maybe I can...
How do you cut the square?
Okay, does everybody have the squares? Why did we cut the squares?
How do you cut the square?
Well, because the squares had a line. We folded it. And you cut along those lines. Do you remember when we folded the rectangle? We folded the square into a rectangle and then into a square. And it made 4 lines that we cut. If you're asking how you cut, use a scissor. Okay? Okay. If you are having difficulty in following, then just wait. You can probably check back later. I'll post the same video that I've
Is it like this?
Yeah, we were already done with that. Why are you guys so late? Yes, do that and then cut out the rectangle. Okay, I'm going to continue on. I think most people are here. Okay. So what you're going to do with these, I'd say probably just do maybe 2 at a time. I'm going to fold these in half, the small rectangles. Small squares and make them into small rectangles. Fold these in half. So fold them in half. So it doesn't matter which way you fold them. It's a square, so a square has 4 equal sides, so all the sides are equal. Fold these in half. So I've got 2 now folded. 1, 2. I'll fold this one too. So fold this one in half as well. So guys, please try to follow. If you need more time, you need to tell me so I can stop and pause. Because once I do this, I can't go back and show you another example without tearing another. Yep. I might do that.
squares.
Fold all 4 mini squares into rectangles, just like this.
Okay.
Okay? Let me see. Those of you that are still making the square, I'll go ahead and use my other sheet of paper and help you guys out, okay? So those of you, remember to make a square. If you're using sketchbook paper, make sure this part is at the bottom. So fold this down to make a triangle and a pointy bit up here and make a triangle. Because I'll probably need this again because I'm going to ask you to make more than one flat flower, more than one Valentine flower. So you get to do this more than one. So this is for those people. Well done, Lynette. So Elvis, are you following right now? You need to be doing this if you haven't done this yet. Okay, so you've done the triangle. Now what you do
Is that
is...
for the second paper?
Huh? Dorian?
Is that for the second paper?
I'm making another one. You know what? Yes, you guys, for the second paper, go ahead and do this. Now we're going to need 3 paper. Okay, because... Okay, so we can use 3 paper. Well, if you want to make another one, because you're going to make 2 Valentine paper anyway. So, Elvis, and anybody who still hasn't done this, if you got the triangle, now you fold the rectangle part back so that you can make sure that there's a triangle. Just the triangle now. Make it edge to edge because you want to create a line. You want to create a line here that you can cut. Now, sometimes guys, if you're very good with scissors, you don't even have to fold this piece back. You can just go ahead and cut it. Like you're done. As long as you're good at cutting a straight line following the triangle line, okay? If you can do that, you don't have to fold it back. I'm going to go ahead and do that so that I don't have to fold it back. Because I just need this rectangle separated. So I'm making another one, guys. You can do this with another page. Or you can save it because we will need... Because you can make more than one. So there is my... triangle. When I open it up, I have a square. Okay. For those people that weren't at the small square yet, so remember, keep the rectangle piece. We need it. So again, what you're going to do with this, I'm going to go a bit faster, but you need to tell me if you need more time. I'm going to fold this in half. Like this. Okay. I folded my big square in half. And now I've got a rectangle. Then I'm going to fold this rectangle in half again. Okay, if you can't follow this time, you'll have to wait for the video to be posted, okay? Fold it again to make a square. When I open this up, you guys were asking how to cut it. You see there's four squares here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are lines that you can cut. So you just follow those lines to cut those squares. So I'm going to probably make 2 flowers now because I'm making a second one. For you guys that were already with me for the first flower, go ahead and you can cut and make the second one. Because the idea is for you to make more than 1 flowers anyway. Okay. Okay.
So we cut all 4 squares.
Yeah, cut to make 4 squares like this. And then when you're done with the 4 squares, take the squares and fold them in half to make 4 small rectangles. Okay. Apologies to those people that were already with me. But if you went ahead and made your second one, then that's fine too. So I made 4 squares here. Ta-da! Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 4 squares. Did I say square? I meant rectangles. Take these 4 rectangles that you folded, put them on top of each other like this. Put this one in on top of that one. Put this one on top of that one. So now all 4 of your paper is together. So if I look at it, there's all 4 here. Okay. Now.
Wait, can you... is it like this?
Yes. Okay. You need to fold that in half. Okay? Fold all 4 in half and then stack them together. Alright, Nathan? Okay. Try to pay attention. Did everybody do that? Anybody stuck? Everybody's okay here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this is where I'm going to need. We're going to draw a heart shape.
Mom?
Yep. Yeah, Dorian.
Yeah, can I put one stack of 8 rectangles?
No, don't put 8. Just do 4. You only need 4 for each flower, okay? The reason is 8 is going to be impossible for you to cut. Even I can't cut 8. 4 is actually still going to be quite challenging, okay? So, and the reason for that, if you think it's going to be hard, you can also do 2. But the problem is they have to all be the same size. So first, I'm going to take this. Okay, you guys can see that the 4 stack, there's a part that's open, like this. And then there's a part that's closed. So we're going to draw on the closed side. I'm going to draw a heart shape. So here, I'm going to show you. On the closed side, I'm just going to draw a heart shape. Just like that. Half a heart. I'm sorry. Half a heart shape. I think you guys, some of you already know where I'm going with this, right?
I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, you put full paper.
Good. Elvis, I'm glad you get it now. Okay, so what I'm going to do, if you do a nice heart shape, the reason is when we stack them all together, when we cut them out, they're going to be almost the same size. Okay, so now I'm going to cut these out, all 4 in those 4 paper. I'm going to cut it out, and you can see it's a little bit difficult to cut out, but once I finish, so I'm cutting it out. Once I finish, I will open them up, and all 4 heart shapes are about the same size. Ta-da! Now, don't throw this paper away. Remember, everything that we use, we can use this. And look at this, you actually made 4 templates of heart here. See? Isn't that cool? So save that. I still have these too. I'm saving this as well. Okay, so what can we do with these? The first thing I want you to do with these is I want you to decorate them. You can color them all in one color if you want to. And it's kind of decorate, or you can write messages on them. Okay, so you can think about messages, but messages can only be on one side. And I'll show you. So I'll write some messages. Let me say, I'll use a red pen, a red marker. Maybe one, I'll just color it all in. I'll color it all in. Okay. So I'm coloring this one in, just making color in red. I might even color it halfway and color the other side a different color. So, I'm sorry guys, just decorate one side. You don't need to decorate the back. There's a reason for that. Okay. So just decorate one side, and your message is on one side as well. So let me see. So I've colored this red. Now I'm going to color the other side. Just want to do the other side maybe purple. If you use the back of your sketchbook, guys, you don't have to worry about making it messy like the gray side. So even though my color's coming out, but it allows me to color faster. So you can always use the back of your sketchbook kind of like a surface to color and stuff like that. Just makes it a lot easier. So there's my color there. Purple and red. Just like that. Ta-da! Okay, there's one. This next one I'm going to write a message on. So where's my heart? So this heart, I'm going to write a message. Be my Valentine. Or I love you. I'll do I love you. So I'm doing I love you. So, and because you have 4 Valentines, you could write messages on each one and decorate each one if you want to. I love you. I love you. Maybe you can write who do you love? Who's it for? I'm gonna write I love you, mommy. I don't know how I'm gonna give it to my mommy. My mommy's in the U.S. right now, United States. So I write I love you, mom. Okay, that's one. So I've done 2 now. One says I love you, mom, and the other one is just colored. You can do any patterns you want. Maybe this one you could make some other patterns. I'm going to color it in. I'm going to use pink. I'm going to make a pattern. Ooh, just thought about it. Maybe a pattern of rainbow colors. So I'll start with pink. Then maybe I'll change to orange, color that I haven't used yet. So what I'm doing here for this one, I'm making just a heart within a heart within a heart. So decorate all 4. To be honest, you could decorate all 8. Use round. My heart's getting smaller and smaller, so I might not be able to add enough color in here. I think I can. What color have I not used yet? Let's go with green, light green. My color fell down. Light green for the inside heart. And it's basically a V shape. So I did 3 so far. Then I need to do 1 more. If you guys are faster than me, you remember you have 8 hearts. The other ones, if you want to, you can also start to make the other one as well.
Mr. Mom.
Yep.
Do I have to draw also on the back?
No, just one
Like
side.
2 sides?
Just one side. Just one side, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, one side. Okay, don't need to draw on the back. This one, maybe I can draw a picture if I wanted to. I think I'm going to write another message in blue. Be my Valentine. Okay, if you don't know how to spell Valentine, then you can look on the Google Classroom or the internet where it says Valentine. V-A-L-E-N-T-I-N-E. So this one I said, be my Valentine. I might draw a little bit of small little hearts on the heart. Okay. Is everybody okay with the decorating? Putting some, because then we can move on to the next part.
I'm still decorating.
Okay. How many have you decorated, Elvis?
Right. I'm doing the 3rd one.
Oh, awesome. Good job. So I'm finished with all 4 of mine here. And we'll wait for Elvis to finish. See, all 4. But remember, guys, if you've already done these 4 while you're waiting, you don't have to waste your time. You can go ahead and use the other 4 that we did earlier. Make a heart again and cut that out. Okay. I'm just kind of looking at the time, guys. I know I asked you to get a bowl. This is supposed to make a different kind of heart, but I'm looking at the time and I don't think we're going to be able to get to that special heart. I might do a little video for it later and then I'll just post it for you, but maybe for this assignment, we're just going to stick with these hearts for today, okay? I thought we could go a little bit faster, but we had to go back to do the other squares. But that's fine. It's okay. All right. Okay. Are we ready? I want to get on to the next part. Okay.
No.
No, not yet? Okay. And the next part's going to be involving the rectangle. We have 2 rectangles anyway from the first sheet and the second sheet. So I'll show you how to do it. This is going to be the stem of your flower. So what we need to do is we need to fold this. Now, again, if you're using the sketchbook, you'll have this bit here, the ruffles. And what I'm going to do is I need to fold these into, I'm going to fold these ruffles down. If not, you just have a sheet of paper so you can see I'm folding this down. Okay? So if you're still decorating, that's okay. But this is what we're going to do next, is we're going to fold the rectangle. So those of you that are done decorating, are you guys ready to fold the rectangle? Amber, are you ready? Or are you still decorating?
I'm ready.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm ready.
Okay, good. But remember, I'll do it 2 times anyway. So I'm gonna do the first time for the people that are ready. The people that are still decorating, go ahead and decorate, and I'll do the second one with you. Okay.
Ready.
All right. So all I did was I folded this because this is going to be the stem. So this is right now we can't use it because it's a very big. So we're going to turn this into a stem. So we're going to keep folding this, the part that ruffled. Just keep folding it down. Keep folding it down like this. Fold it again. Try to make it thin. Okay. So I'm going to keep folding it, and I'm going to keep folding it. So still folding. Folding. So oh. Let's see, how can I, oh wait, I can actually show you. Hold on, let me change my camera angle here so you can see down. I think you can see down now. Is that right? Okay, so I'm folding it. Just folding it like this. I'm folding it like this. Maybe move my mouse. Okay, so just folding it like this. So all I've done, guys, is I kept folding and folding. Let me put the camera back up. Okay, so all I've done is I folded it into this shape. Okay, so once we fold it to here, like this is where, get your colors. This is the stem. So all you did was with that rectangle, you kept folding it and folding it until it became a stick. Do you see it? So
yes.
Let me open it up for you so you guys can see, okay? So all I did was I kept folding and folding. Okay, so fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it, and fold. And then what?
So do we fold a little?
Yeah, and now you can color it. You can choose any color you want. It's your Valentine. I'm going to use green just to make it look like a stem. So once you finish folding it, just color what you can. Color the stem. Okay. So I'm coloring the stem here.
Both sides.
Hmm? Yeah, both sides, because the stem is going to be on both sides. So I'm going to put it down so I can color a little bit better. Here, I'll angle this camera down so you can see me color.
This stem, Mom.
Yep.
Can I glue the inside of the stem so that
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. So if you want to, make sure that you can glue it. I was gonna say, if you're gonna use tape, don't tape it yet. Okay. So if you're gonna use tape, so Dorian gave a really good idea, guys. So he said that, can I just go ahead and glue the inside? Yes, you can. So let me see. Dorian, can you just close your mic? Because the background's a little bit noisy. Thank you. Okay, so my glue is not working really well, so I'm taking it off though.
Wait, so do we just go
So when you're
a stick
yeah.
and you color it?
Yeah, but if you're using tape, you need to color it first because obviously you can't color over the tape. But what I'm doing now is I'm gluing it. After I finish rolling it on the inside, I'm gluing the stick together. Okay, so I put glue on the inside here. Everybody can see that. See glue? Nathan, can you see? So I'm gluing it. So I put glue in there. Now I'm going to fold it back over on itself. Okay, and so this is good. If you're using tape, you can glue it first. But if you're using tape, that means you're going to tape around it. You need to color it first. Okay, so the color has to come first for the tape. But for the glue, you can glue it first. I hope that makes sense to you.
My tape makes you glue it.
Hmm? So now I'm going to continue. But now I got glue all over my hand. You know what you do with glue when it's on your hand? You just rub it together, and then it disappears. The heat will heat up the glue and turn into all these little small sticky pieces, and you keep rubbing it, and then they're gone. Now my hand's clean. So I'm gonna, now that I got my stick, okay, good. Although you're supposed to fold this side first. Fold these in, Nathan. But it's okay. It's going to be harder for you because they're on the outside. See, when you fold it inside, you don't see them. Okay, I'm going to continue gluing this. Oh my goodness, we're almost out of time. We only have 3 more minutes. So I'm not going to be able to go to the second one. I'm just going to quickly color my stem in. Okay. Color in my stem. So I've still got a little bit of glue on it.
Nathan, mute your mic.
Okay, so my stem is now complete. Okay, I could have colored a little bit better, but the glue kind of got everywhere. So what I need now, guys, this is the important part. We're almost finished. What I need now is I need to put the hearts together. Now remember how it's folded in half? So what you're going to do, each heart is folded in half. You're going to stick them together like this. Okay, you're going to stick them together. Okay, so what you can also do here is you can take your stem, put it inside the first one. However you want to do it. So you're going to glue it into the first one, okay? Or actually, yeah. So glue it into the first one. Actually, maybe I'll glue it into the second. Okay, so like this. Let me get the glue. Yeah. So take the glue. On one of the half sides of the, you can just put your stick in there.
What if I'm using tape?
If you're taping, just tape it in. Yeah. Okay, you can tape it in. And then what you're going to do now is going to glue the other half. You're going to glue the other half here. Like this. And you're going to take the other half of your heart, align it with the other one, and then glue it in like this. Tape it, stick it together so you can see. Okay. Stick it together like that. Okay, just like this. And then you still have 2 pieces here. Okay, this is going to be for the other heart, so the other half. I'm going to go ahead and color, stick this side in where the stem is. Make sure your heart's aligned. So I'm going to put the glue over here where the stem is. Okay, just like that. Oh, I could have put my messages differently. Okay, so make sure, this is very important, make sure that you're getting the right side. So what's going to happen is your final piece will fit into these 2 right here. Okay, so but I'm covering the stem up with the other side. And I still have 2 pieces that are open here.